Hello everybody, it's Ken Faulkner. Another knife video. Well, knives and other stuff. The box is overflowing. It's overflowing, so it's time to go through it. Let's see what's going on in this box. I'll move this guy out of the way. Alright, so we got stuff. We got stuff going on here. Got stories too. We always got stories. Man. So this is a little worse for wear, but it is brand new. It's got the tag on it and everything. Still got that paper in it. But 2 years ago, at Blade Show, Smoky Mountain Knife Works was like giving these out like hotcakes. There's so many of them. I still got a pile of a few of them. Gotta do something with it. So I figure I'll do something with it. I got what else in the box? Look at that. We've all seen this around. This is pretty popular right now. It's great value. Just incredible value. Amazon. I think you've seen them. I don't think I need to take it out. Well, you know what? I got a good idea. Hang on. The reason I know this is cool is because I got one. There it is. Got the lanyard on it. Oh, it's got a magnet and it's got like this little split ring stuck to it. That doesn't come with it. It just happened to be over next to it and got stuck. There's so much stuff going on with this one. It's fun. It's definitely fun. Maybe not your just basic one, but it's got all these things that it does. And it works really well. It's got this little, for the brightness thing, it's got this little wheel. So you can bring it down low. You can go up high. You can go to do the colors and all the other kind of crazy stuff. So yeah, this has been shown in a lot of channels. It's funny. Sometimes I'll watch the same flashlight or knife on like 3 different channels, and I want to comment. Usually, at least on I have like a group of channels that I'll try to comment because I'm supporting, right? So I try to come up with a new fresh comment, but I've seen it 5 or 6 times. So I try to, nothing long, just enough to show YouTube, hey, look, you got a comment here. Very cool. So yeah, I've seen it on a bunch, and you probably have too. And if you haven't, it's easy to find places. So I'm not gonna go through it in detail, but it's like $20, and it's a small little dude, just fits right in the hand. Put it in the pocket, put it in your car, the center console or wherever you want to put it, desk drawer, whatever. I think it's really cool. That's why I picked this guy up. What else we got? This is cool. I like this. Look at that. So, it's not the fanciest pen in the world. Write your own story. I guess I'll break this one out because the reality is, what am I going to cut this thing open with? How about a Mora? We'll just use a Mora for that. The reality is I've been wanting to pick one of these up for a while. And price was just always, because I'm not a pen guy. The price was just a little above what I wanted to spend. But then they had these Amazon deal days, or what is it, Amazon days, or whatever it's called. And I'm used to going on Amazon days and not seeing anything that I'm interested in at all. But they had a bunch of stuff in there, and I don't remember what I got this for, but it was at, how y'all have this price point, right? I think everybody's got a price point in their head, and when it goes slightly above it, it's too much, and then when it goes slightly below it, it's like, that's not a bad deal. And that's kind of what it was with this one. Got this one a while ago. It's been sitting in a box for a while. Bastian would believe everyone writes their own story, whether you spend it making plans. It's all very special. This one says bolt action slim pen carbon Fiber Black. Cool. So they got a lot of different materials and things like that. And these are not the most expensive pins. I mean, they're really actually a decent price. But for me, man, I just very rarely will spend tons of money on a pin. Knives, on the other hand, yes. But actually, lately, it's been a little rough. Just after Blade Show and one thing after another kind of happened. And, you know, bills and whatnot, and California costing so much. That's nice. Is that carbon? I think that's not true. I think this is some other material. Maybe I'll get this magnet on here, see what happens. Well, it doesn't magnetize, but it feels like a metal because it's cold. I think this might have been titanium. I think it was titanium. I wish it actually said that on the bottom. Let's see if it has any paperwork. Not really any paperwork. They do have an extra pin insert, which is cool. I think that's nice. And anyway, it's a bolt action. It hasn't been used. You can see, well, you saw me cut it open. It's got that little tip thing on there. I'm not going to take it off. Don't necessarily have to write with it. I'm not like one of those people that like write and go, ooh, ah. I mean, I will notice a difference. I know my girlfriend was getting pins at the show, and she made me write with hers, and it was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. But yeah, I wish there was a way I could tell for sure, but I have a feeling that this is titanium. If not, it's carbon fiber. That's what it said on the box. Carbon fiber black, but it just doesn't feel like carbon fiber. Interesting. Feels heavy too. You know, carbon fiber, you would think would not, but it's pretty heavy for a pin, guys. But yeah, I mean, substantial. It's definitely not a big pin. So let's put this guy back in the box. It's got a magnetic closure. That's pretty cool. A little extra. Something. Put the tip away there. That's pretty cool. What else I got in this dang box? This dang box over here. Why don't we hit up a knife? This is cool. I think this is cool. Yes, it's a Kaiser case, but no, it's not a Kaiser. And I've already showed this one before. When I came back from Blade Show, I picked it up, and it's actually a Tenable. Picked it up at the Tenable booth, and they had these over to the side. They didn't have cases or anything, so that's why it's got the... And Kaiser was giving out these free cases. Little did they know that I would be using one for this knife. The Gideon. This is a cool knife, guys. Probably earlier in my collecting, I would have just said, no, I'm keeping this one for myself. But at this point, I'm trying to kind of prepare myself for letting go of stuff. Oh, I got to put this back in the packaging. Trying to not hold on so tight to things, because I got so many knives. And the funny thing is that I have so many knives. And earlier today, I was just thinking to myself, man, I want a new knife so bad. I don't know if it's like, this is a great knife. Great action. Was this, the designer is Dead Sober Designs. I think it is some YouTuber, maybe Broca AZ or somebody like that. I can't remember too well. I might be right, but maybe I'm wrong. But somebody's going to know. Maybe throw it in the comment. Kind of help me remember. God, that's a nice knife. I've seen this one around. It's very cool. And Tenable's killing it. They have such nice knives at a good price. And when you're not feeling super rich like me right now, it's great. And especially when you go to Blade Show and they have it on the table to the side and they cut the price even lower. So this is a brand new knife. I mean, as far as I know. I don't know if maybe they had it returned or whatever. But I don't see anything wrong with it. I think it's really nice. Nice clip. It's got that spoon there. Yeah, it's not too tight, so it's going to be easy getting in. But it feels like it's got enough spring that it's going to hold. I carried this one day. Felt really good. So I think this is a really good one for the box. I got the Kaiser cloth in there. So it's kind of a hybrid thing here. What else we got in the box? The box. I guess maybe we'll talk about this guy. And I mentioned this one too. If you're a regular watcher of my channel, and you know, there's only a few channels that I try to watch everything from. But if you are, then you probably know the story of this one, because I had a giveaway that I won, and it was Zach stuff, and I ended up with and a correction to that video. It was a numbers game, like he usually does, and I said that it was I got like second place in a knife off or something like that, and that's why I ended up with this Mora, because that's a typical thing. What's the guy's name that does that? You know, if you watch Zach stuff's lives, I'm so bad with names. Anyway, there's always a Mora being offered up for that second place, and I'd gotten a DSKFS on the giveaway, so it wasn't me that won, but somebody else won and put my name in, and then that person did remind me that no, it was actually a clean win on the first giveaway, the main giveaway, and martial law. That's it, martial law. Martial law said, I want to give away a Mora, and I got ripped off because there was no knife off. Because he's like that. He's all on giving these guys away. Such a cool guy. Such a cool live. One of the few lives that I actually ended up making. I'm actually lurking on a live right now. I deal with that a lot because I'm busy doing stuff. You know, I'm making content for my channel, and I'm you know, living life. And it is the weekend. This is Saturday morning, but yeah. So this knife here, I won, but I already had it. I bought this one a while back, and if you're a constant watcher of the channel, you know about this one. So this is what it looks like. You can see the picture. It's got those grinds on it, and so I've already had this one. It was just, you know, because they have a lot of different Moras, so it was just interesting coincidence that the Mora that got sent to me happened to be the one that I had. So yeah, that's what I sent back the email after I got it, saying, hey, thanks, this is awesome. You know, I already have it, but it'll go in great with a giveaway on my channel. Oops, let the cat out of the bag. I know, I'm trying to be sneaky, but it's getting less and less easy, I think. I think anybody that, again, those that watch on a regular basis, they see the box and they know what's going on. And that's cool. That's what I really want it to be. But yeah, this is a giveaway, guys. So we got so far we got the hat. We got the pin. This one's pretty solid giveaway, I think. Woobin. I spread it out a little bit better. That's what I'm trying to do all the time, to kind of spread it out. Got the tenable Gideon. Super nice. That Gideon's got Nitro V steel. It's a liner lock. Yeah, micarta handles. Really nice. And I got this Mora, which is, you know, if you just need a knife just to work, do some work. And look at that, the grinds on that. It's just very interesting grind. I've never really seen. It's almost like it may be slightly hollow this way, but I think that's what it's like. A lot of knives, when they're made, will have a distal taper, meaning they get thinner towards the point, which is nice. So it gives you a nice sharp point on the end. But this is done with a grind that way, so it's thick all the way up to here, nice and strong, and then it starts to thin out here for if you're working on something you need a little tip. And it just gives that really cool looking grind up here. This has got that full Scandi here, and then it starts to bring it down nice and sharp to a smaller, thinner portion of the knife. So dual grind. It's always cool because they have different options for different types of cutting. So this one's mine, but this one's going in the giveaway. What else we got in the box? This is kind of cool. There's like a few different things that I like to throw into giveaways, and one of the things I do like to throw in are pry bars. And I don't collect a ton of pry bars, but I do carry one all the time on my keychain, and it comes in handy. You know, once you know you have it, and you see a purpose that you might use your knife to pry with or something like that, and you grab out a pry bar. This one's titanium, Amazon deal days. That's what they call it, the Amazon deal days, I think. Anyway, it's got a little wrench there, or you can just wrap something there, put it on, hang it on something, or put a lanyard. Cap lifter. So pretty cool, titanium, you know. So I mean, not super special. It's got a, it was a pretty good deal, and it's got some good milling here. I'm not sure if you got, if this is like a thumb thing, or if it has some other purpose. But anyway, it'll definitely pry, and yeah, that's in the giveaway. It's pretty much a nondescript box. I don't even know who the company is, but you can find them if you just look pry bars on Amazon if you're interested in finding out who's from. Box a little tore up. I don't think I did that. I think it came that way, but I might be wrong. So that's thrown in there. I know I got something else in here other than more knives. Well, I do have more knives. So my tradition for a while, and this one's in an artisan pouch, but it is a real steel. This one is called, let's see if it says on there. It's an O-step Hell design. Let me look it up real quick. Sorry about that, guys. Don't do that. That's what I want to do. Select all. Maybe I should do this. I'll pause for a second so you guys don't have to wait. Oh yes, wow, it's getting long. Sorry guys. So yeah, this is the G5 Metamorph. This is the Tonto blade. Now I know some people don't like Tontos. This is from my collection. I've had this one for a while. It's like very much a gentleman's knife because it hides away inside. Not my favorite. That's kind of why it's on the chopping block on my collection a little bit. Nice thin slicey blade. So the steel on it is going to be 14C28N. Action is phenomenal. It just swings down. Really nice. One nitpick for me, thin liner lock. There's plenty of access and it's got less jimping on it, so it works fine. And it locks up, just no problem with the locking. It's just, it feels so thin, but it does work. And I guess if it's a gentleman's knife, you're not going to be going too hard with it. Got a little wear on here. I think this has something to do with the action because it has it on both sides. Can't see it too much. It's not too bad. And then a little bit on the tip, so you can tell this is a used knife. But that's coming in the artisan pouch. Also, when I got it out, I noticed that the pivot was a little loose, so it may be something that whoever wins this thing might want to do a little Loctite on there, but I'll leave it up to them. What's next? We already went through all the knives. We've got one more little gadgety thing. Next tool. I like the multi-tools, throwing them in. I think it's kind of fun. I like to win them, and I like to, obviously I haven't opened this one. I mean, I think you guys are used to my videos kind of going long. Even the short ones do. Got the troll candy. I thought this was cool. Look at that. It's kind of like that. Kind of looks already like it's been used a lot, but no, it's brand new. Got a little key ring thing. Tiny little package. What we got in here? We got some pliers. Spring loaded. Not huge. What else we got? We got something folding out here. Oh yeah, pliers and scissors. Spring loaded. Got some more tools in here. We got a knife, a kniffy. We got a can opener. And we got something else here. We'll figure out how to get it open. It's kind of tucked behind. There's probably some fancy way of doing it. Or maybe that's just a liner. Maybe that's all it is. We've got another something here. That's the awl. Oh, and it's a Phillips head screwdriver. And we got one more thing. flathead screwdriver, and a file on both sides. Two different file things. So that's cool. For such a little guy that you can put on your keychain or whatever, it's got a lot going on. So I thought it was cool. I like Next Tool. So that's in here. That's in here. We'll go briefly, quickly, hopefully, through the stickers. You know, there's got to be stickers and such. But yeah, that's the main, all the main stuff. I'll box that up later too, so you don't have to sit and watch me fumble. Got a bag in the box, and EMP EDC little bomb. You got Blade HQ. You got that honey coming out of the hive, lefty. We got Crane Tech knives with the little samurai skull dude. Of course, you got to get those little stickers of the knives. You get so many of those. I get so many of those. Kensup, BEDC is always doing something for the Blade Show. Special edition. That's always cool. 2025 Texas, first year for me. Going there. Beans Blades. Of course, you got to get one of the drop bears because there's so many of those lying around. Rosecraft, Desert Warrior, Emerson Knives, Savivi, Nice with a K, Variant PE3. That's from who's that from? That's from I can't think. But anyway, it looks like it's from Back to the Future. Another knife from CJRB. Don't know which one it is. Spyderco. Gotta have Spyderco. Thunderbird. That's a Vosteed, I guess. Katuo. That's interesting. I got a few of these. I don't know if this probably goes on a window or something because it's clear. Or you can put it on anything probably. The chili pepper from Kaiser. Let's get high-centered on pelvic bone OCD for EDC. I gotta get some Slick'em-All. That's another thing I like to put in giveaways. Gotta get some more of that stuff. Wiener Warrior Blade HQ. This is cool. I think I got this in Texas. McNeese Knives, because they're from Texas, right? And Chavez with the bottle cap. That's cool. EK Knives. And then I had to throw in a big old monster one. Got another big old monster. Not all knives are created equal. Wander Tactical Research Team. We also got a big old Smoky Mountain monster sticker. Now we got some patches. Arizona Custom Knives. This is great if you're into like higher end knives and things that are a little harder to find. Great place. You get some stuff on the secondary in there and stuff like that. Really nice. I bought some stuff from them. Condor Knife and Tool, or Tool and Knife. I almost got that wrong. And this guy has to come with every giveaway now because B's handed me a stack of these guys. Superior Performance Knives developed in Russia. Kaiser Supreme. I know nothing about this company, but B's handed me a big stack and said, "Here, take these for giveaways." So I'm doing what I'm told. And this cool one here, which is it looks like a soldier carrying an American flag. I don't know what company that's related to, but I think it's a cool sticker. We got a QSP penguin, not the knife. Little weeble wobble penguin dude. And this is, I think, this is from Tactile Turn. Yeah. Tactile Turn. And they did a whole bunch of these things. Feeling Groovy. It's got to be from some record cover that I'm not familiar with. But they had a whole bunch of them that. So, anyway. That's it, guys. That's the swag pack. All the other stuff in the box. It's going to go a week, just like usual. I don't drag this out. So, what you got to do is you got to comment. Anything you want to comment. It'd be nice if you were nice. I've never really seen a nasty comment on my videos, which is good. My giveaway videos. But comment something on this video. Be 18. Be in the United States. I'm not to that point yet where I'm shipping stuff out of state. I know some people do. I'm a simple man, and I am obviously lo-fi, not hi-fi, lo-fi. So I'm keeping it simple and staying inside the United States. over 18, and you have to promise to be nice to people. If you do more than one comment on there, it doesn't really matter because the picker's gonna weed you out and only have one from each person. I don't think anybody's. I usually get a low turnout, so the odds are pretty good, and I don't think I get anybody with duplicate stuff. So, most of the guys that watch my channel, I think, are way cooler than that. That's it, guys. So, anyway, look forward to it. Probably next Sunday. That's usually how it works. And I will let you know how to get a hold of me at that point. So, that's what's going on this week. And enough talking for sure. And thanks for watching. And I will see you on the next one.